Meet Josef Pwag, Kim Jong Un's 90s alter ego. North Korean megabelly Kim Jong Un and his dictator daddio Kim Jong Il reportedly traveled on Brazilian passports during the 1990s. Fats traversed the globe as one Josef Pwag, while Il meandered the world as Lee Choi. According to Reuters, the Brazilian passports were authentic, but the IDs, not so much. Apparently, Joseph and Lee traveled all over in the 1990s from Hong Kong to Brazil. Word is they both took some time for R&R in Tokyo, too. Trouble with that is the land of the rising sun is an age-old enemy of the DPRK. It's unknown how the Kims obtained the documents, but Brazil's foreign ministry is on the case. Wonder if they ever swung by Manhattan, to catch all that awesome real estate. More on the only fat guy in North Korea. North Korea blew up one of its own cities by accident. North Korea fabulously blew up one of its own urban cities accidentally during a ballistic missile test last year. Last April, when Kim Jong-fatty shot off a Hwasong-12 intermediate-range ballistic missile, it sadly couldn't even deliver a short range. Instead, it crashed in the city of Tokchon, located about 2 hours from Pyongyang. The missile was launched from the Pukchang airfield, but things went haywire as it flew 24 miles to the northeast, blowing up industrial or agricultural facilities in Tokchon. In the meantime, while North Korea is busy annihilating itself, what's Orangina doing? Bragging about the size of his bigly button. Wonderful. Kim gets chemical. This subhuman has chemistry that's got Asia and the US on edge. Reportedly, the Welephant now has his goons loading anthrax onto intercontinental kabooms. Who knew he was a fan? He certainly doesn't look like your average metalhead. The North reportedly holds 5,000 tons of the garbage and other nasty stuff in stockpiles. 5,000 tons, huh? Somebody's overcompensating. Traditionally, ICBMs are supposed to go like this. But almost always, the Norths go like this. That's right, Kimmy. Projectile dysfunction is a wider problem than believed. But if you want to man up, you could drop gloves with the commander in derp in the octagon. It might not go the way you think. Yikes. A crew on board a Cathay Pacific flight saw a North Korean missile blow up over the Sea of Japan last week. Cathay Pacific flight CX-893 was en route to Hong Kong from San Francisco on November 29th when the crew saw the missile from their plane as they were passing over Japan. Those on board had a first-row seat to watch the DPRK missile blow up and fall apart on re-entry. The crew immediately contacted Japanese air traffic control to report the incident. Cathay Pacific says it has no plans to alter its routes in the region. It's not like you really have to worry about the North Korean missiles anyway. It's the US ones you need to watch out for. Pyongyang's launched its latest ballistic missile test last Wednesday despite international sanctions and warnings. Ooh, sanctions and warnings.